Hello everyone, this is the voice, and I want to talk about the Ezio Collection news. The That's Assassin's Creed 2 Brotherhood and Revelations that are coming out on PS4 and Xbox One. That is great news because these are very fun single player games. But a big part of these games is the multiplayer in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood and Assassin's Creed Revelations. Even in the box art for Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, you can see the multiplayer characters are an integral part and important part of this game because they introduced the multiplayer there. So that was a very big surprise that the multiplayer is not going to be carried on with the single player to PS4 and Xbox One. I wasn't that shocked because they did that also in the Uncharted collection. Uncharted 2 and 3, they did not have the multiplayer in PS4, but the good thing is that Uncharted 4 came out right away after the collection and it had a multiplayer, so that was their excuse. They didn't put the multiplayer of Uncharted 2 and 3 in PS4 because that would be extra work, and they want to concentrate on the new multiplayer that is coming out on Uncharted 4. So what is the excuse that Ubisoft is going to give us for the lack of the multiplayer in the Ezio collection? What they said is that if you want to play the multiplayer in the new consoles, you have a fully functional and no, our most polished multiplayer is in EC4, Assassin's Creed 4, which is an old game that came out like 3 years ago. Like, what? Everyone went mad because for them, especially the players who played the multiplayer in ECB and ECR, they think that EC4 is the worst. So that became a very big issue. Like, our last multiplayer is Assassin's Creed 4, and it is so sad. Even if it is not even if the players don't enjoy AC4, like the players who enjoy AC4 like me, myself and the other players, we really enjoy Assassin's Creed 4 multiplayer, yes, but we played it for 3 years and we want now something new on the PS4 and the Xbox One. Why don't they give us a new polish, not a new, but the polished versions of Assassin's Creed Brotherhood multiplayer and Revelations multiplayer? And those two are the best multiplayers for Assassin's Creed because they had the most mods and they had their own unique style of playing compared to Assassin's Creed 4. And what is making me so angry is that there won't be a new Assassin's Creed game, so there won't be, of course, a multiplayer there. So we have to stick for another year with Assassin's Creed 4 multiplayer if you are playing on PS4 and Xbox One. So it's kind of making me angry. Like, why can't they bother to take that already made multiplayer like Brotherhood and Revelations? They are already made. They are ready to be played, and they can put them on PS4 and Xbox One. Why don't they do it? That would bring new players into this multiplayer. It would the new players would be exposed to this multiplayer. Maybe they like it. Maybe they played it on Assassin's Creed 4. They didn't like it, but if they played it on Brotherhood, maybe that would be something else for them. It is another experience. Maybe they would like it, and then they would appreciate the multiplayer more. Unlike those single player fans who said, "Oh, that is better. Assassin's Creed games are single player games only. Oh, I'm so happy there's no multiplayer." They don't understand anything. Those players, those single player fans, they don't understand it because they did not play this game. They have to stay with this game for until at least maybe level 50 until they understand how this game works, how it plays. It's not an FPS. You can't just run and go kill your target without thinking. It's all about the stealth, and we don't have that type of multiplayer, the stealth kind of multiplayer, a lot in the games out there these days. Like, you can't really experience it that much. You can't find it in other games because unfortunately most games here around this market, or I mean around this generation, it revolves around shooting, third person shooter, first person shooter, like or I don't know, FIFA, like playing matches, I don't know. But you can find a lot of games do this, but you can't find a lot of games that, you can't even find one game that is like Assassin's Creed multiplayer in its type of gameplay and in its type of execution. It is all about being calm, because like this multiplayer, the Assassin's Creed multiplayer, it is targeted for a kind of audience, the kind of player who would be like who likes stealth, who likes being able to walk slowly and being calm and maybe be more patient, because Assassin's Creed multiplayer is all about the patience of being able to wait for the right moment to get the kill and maximizing your score by getting a very nice quality kill. And that thing, I did not discover this until I played this multiplayer more and getting into the higher levels and watching other people play. Because you know, I feel like you can't improve in this multiplayer unless you watch the players who know how to play this game play, and then you discover a whole new world. That is why it is very important for gamers to be able to post their excellent gameplays into YouTube, so maybe someone who's struggling with this multiplayer can stumble on your video and watch it and discover that this multiplayer is something very nice, very detailed, and he can't find it in any other game. So I'm quite angry that they didn't even bother to put the older multiplayers into the new consoles and maybe polishing it and improving it. I think they don't want to bother because before, I thought the players who played the multiplayer complained a lot about the abilities, the lag, the matchmaking. Like you'd find the threads only about the smoke, complaining about, oh my god, the smoke takes too long to be deployed, or for example in Assassin's Creed 3, or the smoke like deploys quickly in Assassin's Creed Revelations, and the cooldowns are really small for it, 40 seconds or 45 seconds. So like the players are not satisfied in whatever situations. Like you fix it, there always be someone who's not happy. So I think that is also a big part of why the Ubisoft doesn't wanna bother about the multiplayer, because those players who like they feel like they are entitled to put their opinion and think that Ubisoft should take their opinion and fix the game according to their complaint, which is I don't know, because if some people are not happy with the smoke, some people are happy, and I think that is what has happened. Like their complaints and their opinions, they I think it is what made Assassin's Creed 4 what it is. Like they simplified the game so that a new player can enjoy it and also the other players can enjoy it, but the veteran players who played Assassin's Creed Brotherhood and Revelation, they are not happy, because they will always complain, they would always have something to say, and they will always compare Assassin's Creed to 4 to 3 to Revelations to Brotherhood, and the cycle would not end. So I think that was a big part of why Ubisoft doesn't want to bother with the multiplayer, because the older players like they feel entitled with their opinion and they get so angry. So those players would be angry if there is a multiplayer, and those players also would be angry if there is no multiplayer. So I'm kind of sad because of that. And if they don't like the multiplayer, they shouldn't play it, and they should just shut up and don't say anything. Just let the other players enjoy the multiplayer. Let them enjoy Assassin's Creed 4. I enjoyed it more than Assassin's. For example, when Assassin's Creed 3 came out, I was like, I felt it was made so in a way that wasn't fun at all. But for me, Assassin's Creed 4, it is fun. There was some kind of variety. The abilities there are balanced for me. For example, I felt So I was so surprised that players think that Assassin's Creed 4 is so bad. It isn't bad. So I think people should stop just complaining about Assassin's Creed 4 and enjoy it. And maybe when they enjoy it, Ubisoft would see like that the players like it, and maybe they would do a new one. I don't know. So that is what I think. I think that the multiplayer players are always not satisfied, whether there is a multiplayer or whether there is not a multiplayer. So I will try to enjoy Assassin's Creed 4 while I have it, and maybe try to play the older ones, Revelations, Brotherhood, and 3 on the PC, because on the PS3 it's, I don't know, it feels so backwards for me. Uh, anyway, that is my opinion, and hopefully I don't know, I wanna hear your comments about this situation and the lack of multiplayer in those games. Thank you for watching and listening, and hopefully I will see you soon. Bye bye.